Hey, champ. We're just waiting for the before session meeting to start, which I think is gonna be like right about now. But in just like 10 minutes-ish or so, we're gonna be starting the Eden Lost Rosewood OVA. See you in a little bit. Hi, gang. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna start bad. So, for us, it is not the morning. We are basically going to bed where we were last episode, which I believe was like right fucking here. I don't even think I changed out of my armor. But in the middle of the night, there's going to be it was described in the meeting, a wave of energy of sorts, and some people, the people who are going to be at the Rosewood OVA on Tuesday, are not here. Thumbs up. So in this case, Alec, Chris, and Whitty are not going to be in this room when I wake up. More correctly, Marcus, Talia, and Uriel are not in this room when I wake. When we're all jolted awake at the same time. Yeah. So there's that.
She's scheduled for Rosewood, I think.
I gotta figure out the track I'm gonna use to wake up.
Yeah, so we're gonna be missing Scarlet.
Can I finally use? Am I finally gonna be able to use my dark playlist?
That's fair. No, yeah, because sometimes she bounces early.
Yeah, or she's not feeling well about the whole treason thing.
Yeah, no, sure. No, don't worry about that. It's a little thing. It's just a little treason.
Just a little bit mild case of treason. That's all.
Yeah, it's fine. Understandable.
Oh, I should not look to see where it's starting them.
Ooh, Amnesia Rebirth though.
I want
Hi.
one person stream. Hi, Keith.
Hello.
Is it Sears?
Yeah. Seer
Not that
or,
one.
Oblivion. Oh,
Ghoul Ambience. Classic banger.
It's ready, and Sora is ready. We're gonna do our first arcade session.
We have some time. I'm gonna listen to it for a little bit or so.
Like episode 0 out of character kind of thing. But
Okay, yeah, just like an introductory episode, not episode, but like a scene.
just to get us all comfortable with role playing and get used to our characters. So we're actually gonna go to a mystery world thing and just pretend we're our characters in there, and then do the actual episode 1 where we're leaving Kodama and coming into Metaverse.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Suzo said episode 94. Yeah, episode 94. It's to make sure Aeri, we have a chance to role play together and get her comfortable with talking. I don't care about the number. I don't know if I'm even gonna stream that one.
I don't even use my chair for this one. I might just lay on the ground and.
get more comfortable with the character before you show her off.
Okay, 2 minutes.
For the sake of the others, honestly, Koyuki, I've got a pretty good idea about.
Give me 30
What I
seconds
don't
and I
know
can
is what I'm
close
gonna
my
do
eyes.
if I'm gonna give her accent and just make her name. Hi, how you doing?
No,
Give me 30 seconds, I can close my eyes and I can imagine.
No, yeah, it makes sense. You've gotta like, you start with something and then you're like, okay, is this feeling? Am I feeling this right? Okay, maybe. Yeah, you have to feel it through and be like, oh, what does this bitch sound like?
Toraku.
What the fuck is
Well, it took me
Lucas'
forever to
ass
get.
elf voice?
It took me forever to get used to Amelia's accent, and even then, I'm still worried about it sometimes.
So cute. I love her. Actually, I love her accent. So adorable.
Thank you. I tried really hard.
Well, Lonnie likes it.
She's not sure about Leilani. She has questions about Leilani.
Maria's nice. That's why. Nice, always honest. Never like shoes her away or anything. Just tells her.
Yeah, I think we'll rock this for a little bit.
Don't do that.
Okay.
This is rude.
Cool.
Oh. The other night, when we were at the fair, and we were walking back, and
So good to
Yeah.
see you.
Okay.
Coyote had accidentally called Celestia. Was talking to Lunali and called her
All right.
Lonnie.
Today's the Rosewood crossover. Yeah, Rosewood's crossing over in Eden Lost today. Eden Lost is crossing over into Rosewood Tuesday.
I switch out of Celestia's accent for a moment and go, oh,
I
okay.
genuinely don't remember how to
And
use
he's
the
like,
voice.
stop it, don't do that.
All right, chat. Do we do the ghoul ambulance ambience, or do we go?
Yeah, she's just a little gremlin. I love her. Seems like you can have just a lot of fun with her.
Yeah.
That's the kind of character. That's good. Always good to have a character that you can just gremlin for a bit. Not no breaks. I know you put a lot of thought into her, but very much like.
This is a signal received from Terraria Calamity.
Like Scout's kind of that for me. She's very much like just impulsive, do a thing and do it. But she's not depressed. But you know. I don't say depressed.
Okay.
Not yet. Ooh, oh, you do have a knife. You could use that. Especially if it's a new rig, then. Yeah. Hopefully it's better. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
We are gonna aim a thing.
Scarlett's gonna be
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. She's gonna have fun though. Miss poor Scarlet, but we're waking up without her.
They call me LA because I have.
What do you mean?
Scarlet, not dog. Scarlet. Succubus.
No, she just like I don't think she's interested in any of us. She's got.
Reference chat. The mask, right there, next to his pillow.
Well, yes, but no, but like no, I mean specifically someone she's interested in.
Salem?
No, Tom.
Theodore?
Theo, yeah.
Scola's lore.
Yeah, she's they the last session they kind of official. That's why we're girl talking in the train.
It's kind of weird how actually girl talking right now as well.
Exactly. Look. Okay, they're late, so we get to girl talk. And also we don't have Marcus to bother us on the other side, right? He's Rosewood. He's
next door. Is that whole room empty?
Yes, that whole room is empty. They're all playing the Rosewood characters, I think. Or
Nah, it's just me in here.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I get to wake up into a room alone. It'll be great.
You're gonna get the best sleep you've ever gotten in this account when you've been here.
Isn't he the mad dude?
You know it.
You're like, oh, I knew this sleep was too good to be true.
Something ain't right here.
You're gonna wake up and just think, oh God, what happened? What did Marcus do?
Yeah. Somehow it's his fault.
It's his fault that everyone disappeared. She's making it in character thing that Marcus has caused everyone to simultaneously disappear, including himself.
If Marcus was gonna do anything, it would involve himself, of course. That's how he works.
You would be
He took her like a midnight stroll in the woods and took everyone with him.
Poor Isaac all alone. First time? No.
It's okay, Giga. You can girl talk with us. Face the pillow.
Ugh.
What's happening?
Ugh.
Hi.
Marcus.
Moving, right?
Teacher.
Talia?
Guys, the sky is fucking yellow.
Uriel?
Hear anything?
Okay, well, let's get no trouble.
Yelling outside.
Oh.
As if they-
okay. Yeah, let's get things.
Good morning, Professor.
Yeah.
Find out more.
Wait, it's the middle of the night though.
Everyone rise.
I'm up.
Into a gear if you have
No one else is in my fucking room. What happened?
Something. Don't know yet. Shit's fucked. Come out here.
Yellow. It's not the normal colors.
What do you mean fucking yellow? Move.
Come out. It's yellow. It's just yellow. I don't know.
They
Let's.
want to
We've seen this
The
before.
noise is coming from the ruins.
We've seen
There's-
we've seen the sky before. This
No, you're right. This is more about like the outskirts of Vanderhall, like the outside.
Then
Is-
does that
the
mean that the
outside?
shield is falling?
the
No, if the shield were falling, it'd be very obvious.
before we suggest something like that, I think
I heard noises
good
coming
morning.
from over there.
Think shit's fucked. Can't tell how yet.
All of the
Does anyone know where Walters is?
General's gone missing.
All of the military? What?
What?
People
Where's
were
Acer?
missing from. I heard people were missing from rooms as we left. I didn't think anything of it, but if,
I
how many are
I
actually here?
I
No
woke
one
up.
else is reacting to this.
Marcus, Uriel, Talia, gone. As their beds are though as if they were undisturbed.
I'm going to find Kate.
We should gather everyone and come up with a plan.
Reyna stayed over as well.
Try to keep them here. Let me go with
Come up a
Luca.
plan. We need information. We need to filter everyone.
You
Luca,
just go
scout.
check.
Go, you-
I will gather everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Calm the hell down! Panicking isn't gonna do any good!
We're not panicking. We're scouting, sir.
Yeah.
There you are.
Paz is trying to slow us down. Come on.
We could slow down after. Let's get some information in return.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing people.
Say again.
There's a crowd gathered at the ruins.
There's a lot of people at the ruins.
Wait here.
Everyone went?
Get up to the ridge line here. What is this? Ares is at the bridge.
That's Ares, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
We have Gordon on deck.
Hold on, Luca. They are armed. Uniforms in color. Multiple colors.
Oh shit.
Swords, shields, people with wings.
They're wearing uniforms.
Primarily melee weapons, it looks like.
It looks like they're wearing uniforms, but you have the
Contingent.
scope.
They're not ours.
We're being invaded. Hold on.
There's an icon on the back.
You can
Ares
go
is our
back if you
superior,
want
we
to,
should
but
go.
I'm going to reinforce Ares.
There's no military.
What in the hells is this? Yeah.
Isaac, you can go back and scout to the others, but I'm going to go reinforce Ares.
Copy. I'll let them know. Ares is on site. Dozens of unidentified people in uniforms of different colors. Not ours.
What the hell caravan did they come in on?
I don't know. I don't know.
In the hospital right now.
All right.
Did you see anything?
Ares is on site already. Dozens of unidentified people in colored uniforms, not our uniforms either. They are armed as well. They are all on the ruins.
Are they hostile?
Do you know what city from?
Unknown. The uniforms are unknown to me. There's an icon on the back. It looked white and red in nature, but I've never seen their make before.
What did it look
Ares
like?
was smattering of different people. People with wings, swords, shields, various sizes, builds.
Hmm.
Some human, some not.
What?
They have arms.
They are armed. I do not know if they are arms, sir, but Ares is already on site. He was the first one there.
Isaac,
Yes.
what symbol was on their back, you said?
White and red. It was circular in nature. I couldn't make any details.
Do we know any like that?
Anyone?
That fits that?
So why not?
Hey,
Isaac.
Just
Sorry
stay with
for
us,
saying-
okay? We'll figure this out.
Red, mostly. I don't
okay.
remember off the top of my head right
Just because they're not answering right now, maybe they're fine.
A few soldiers have already gone to reinforce Ares, because as I've also been learned, the general is missing too.
I'm confused.
I might have to bounce real quick. I'll be right back.
That's okay. I'll keep everyone here.
Okay. So, we need a game plan then. Staying loaded. Here now.
I'm gonna go back out there and scout since I have sight.
Please make sure to stop by.
Yes, sir.
You seem rather important.
Get it?
Ares was the first one on site. What do you know so far? From what I've seen, it's dozens of unidentified individuals in colored uniforms. Not our make either.
Right now.
They have an icon on their... They have an icon on the back of their uniforms, sir. Circular, white and red in nature.
Whole load of people over there. They don't seem to. They said they're from a place called Holston or something like that. It's not a city though.
Not a city I'm aware
I
of.
don't know.
Men, weapons out. Ready up. Formation
Aye, sir.
on me.
Yes, sir.
With you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ares and one of the warden candidates is great talking to him, sir.
Why the wardens are dealing with such a situation?
By the time me and Luca got out here, Ares was already at the base of the bridge. He's made first contact.
Are they all armed?
They are armed, unknown if they are arms. But all of them have weapons. Seems to be primarily melee weapons.
Ready?
Since when do wardens deal with outside business? Step back.
He's the expert, the one in charge. There's Venari. Stand in general for now.
This is technically their purview.
True. Correction.
Try not
People
to-
talk about wardens.
Shoot first and ask questions later.
See yourselves back to the city. The barrier is in danger. There may be magic beasts.
Understood.
They're from a city I've never heard of.
Well, see you all.
They say it's not moving.
Let's go, Luca. What do we got?
Well, that was interesting. They're a long way from home, as far as I can tell. They're mentioning cities that don't exist, along with continents. They have names for the lands they walk on.
The fuck?
They threw out Holston, Palvindor, Astrea, Droza. I've
What?
never heard of any of these cities.
Those are not names I'm familiar from on the hide-on list either.
No, and then worse off, Paz says he doesn't know those names either.
Oh, great.
And Paz...
Oh, they're starting to
knows everything.
wander. Alright, let's relay what we were told.
Yes. Did you hear that as well, about going to defend the dome?
Yes.
What's going on?
whole bunch of people wearing odd uniforms, very confused, don't know how they got inside the dome. Potentially there might even be a hole in the dome, but they don't seem inherently hostile. They're mentioning a whole bunch of cities with names I don't know. Wild guess, don't know if you've ever heard of a Halston or a Droza or Palvendor.
What kind of gibberish you talking about?
Yeah, that's about our response. Currently the military's handling it. You can approach, I believe. They'll stop you if they don't want you there. Ares is there, by the way.
Understood.
At least it's under control to a certain extent.
Though it might be the barrier being on the fritz, so Magbeast might get inside. So just be alert. Don't wander off.
Don't be hostile. They're all on hair triggers right now. Some of them are very anxious.
Understood. Thanks for the heads up.
No, they were starting to get antsy, and then I shut it down. So we're fine.
Anything to report?
Ready for round 2?
So, all of you, get within hearing distance. Come here. Basic summary of the situation. There's a whole group of people out there by the ruins. They're wearing uniforms. They mentioned they're from a city called Halston up north. I don't recognize it. No one I've talked to recognizes it. Paz doesn't recognize it. Don't know what that is. They've thrown other names around. Droza, Palvendor, Astrea. Don't know any of those. They asked us where the ambient mana was, so apparently no one let them on about the end of the world. And they're all very confused. Currently the military is there, and they told us to go check on the fact that the dome is all fucked.
We don't have
And also to
authority
defend
to
the
do
city.
that. That's the engineer corps.
Well, I believe the thought process is the fact of if they're in here, there's a hole.
Something else might have already gotten in. We don't know where they came from
There
yet.
might be Magibeasts around the outside. Overall, they're at least talking. It got a little antsy there in the middle, but we fixed it.
They're non-hostile then.
No, they're not hostile. I would more describe them as very anxious.
Anxious, and all of them are armed. We don't know what they can do.
Except all of their arms are incredibly basic as well.
Looks to be deceiving, and we know that.
Axes.
Should we let them in though?
This is some kind
The military is handling it. Ares is on site too. It's up to them.
It's also if they're arms.
Would they be
I'm
in
assuming they
arms?
are because several of them
You think maybe they...
seems like the type, but I don't actually have anything to say that they're even
Brandon's been
proto.
running circles
They may
around
just be
us for
regular
weeks.
weapons,
This doesn't seem
and
like
this is freak mana break event.
Should we inform Councilwoman?
Yes, you should.
Oh, absolutely. I assume she already knew.
No,
Not the
Very
14th.
few people know much of
What can we
anything.
do trying to figure out?
All right. Well, you can all do me a favor and help pass
Stop.
along
What is
information wherever you see it.
We should probably go to the engineering then? Where should we go?
I don't
Engineering,
believe
right?
it needs to go.
Isaac and I were instructed to
find
simply
somebody with a
go
communicator.
defend against Magibeast
Notify
if they
the
are
engineer
roaming
corps.
around. I'm a little concerned about leaving all of them, you know, the force of armed people inside of the dome just over there with like 7 military. They've got a good firing line going on right
Ares
now, so
not
I think they'll be
present?
fine.
Ares is present. Shavik is there now
Bring
too.
them into the city then.
they're coming back.
Yeah, they are.
Make way.
Form up.
Clear a path.
Oh, they're in a rush.
All civilians,
Make way,
clear
make
back
way.
in. We need to secure the city.
Whoa, what's
Make
going
way,
on?
make
Hold on,
way.
hold on. What's going
Secure
on?
against what, specifically? Or is it just in general?
If they
Barry's
managed
on
to
the
get in,
fritz,
anything
apparently.
else could've.
Very
have no
on.
There's a
Possibility of Magibeasts nearby. We need to review the barrier and check every surrounding area as possible.
We sent people ahead to alert the engineer corps. If you could do
And
so
what
as
about
well
our
on
friends
their end,
outside?
that would expedite the process.
Thank you very much.
They don't seem to be from around here. Yeah, they don't seem.
An individual in
hostile, but-
fancy clothes that came with them has not returned, so I think talks are ongoing.
Yes.
They're talking currently.
Just be careful around them. They're strange folk.
They're
Do they have
strange and
arms?
odd and very
Well, they
confused.
managed to get
We don't know if they have
in the
arms.
dome and sound confused as hell. I can imagine they're pretty strange.
Move, we gotta go.
Godspeed. They'll be fine.
We'll just if you're needed somewhere.
Once we know the status of the dome, we should be able to know if we need to be.
There's Paz.
Here comes Paz.
At least from this angle, I don't see anybody on the ruins anymore either. They've moved.
They might be.
Yeah.
They don't
What's
seem
early?
inherently hostile. They're at least speaking, and they don't sound like they're a war force.
They're coming up.
As guests.
Understood.
Prisoners.
Make way.
Oh.
All right. Understood.
Don't.
Make way.
Whoa.
Weapons away. If
Try
there are
not
guests,
to look
we
too
should treat them as
intimidating.
such. Weapons out.
General's gonna lead them to the town square, figure out what the hell's going on. They seem as confused as we
Especially when
do.
they're not part of our command
Hmm.
structure.
Did you learn anything while I left? From the talks?
Nothing extra.
Did they drop any names of any other cities?
No, but apparently the shockwave that hit us came from the school. I have to go see if anyone's doing something stupid.
Oh.
Oh, and the barrier might be fucked up. So,
More than likely.
That's already,
make sure we're not getting
that's already been passed along.
Yeah.
People get in contact with engineers.
Keep alert though, just in case.
Probably why it's not on a. Feel no modern yet, dude.
Like, you ever been to Verfin? Hi.
Yeah, there really is a lot.
Well, welcome on in.
How's it going?
Hello there.
Happy to be here for now until we can figure it out.
Yeah, until we figure out where you should be.
This is giving me more Flens than Kalani.
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Wow.
Hey.
Hi.
Seems like it's gonna be a citywide situation.
What?
What is that guy wearing?
Eight walls.
It's a mixture of both at this point.
Now, I don't know about the rest of them. But that's definitely an aunt. Whatever that one is.
Fits the bill more often than not, yeah, with how eccentric they are.
I'd say so. Some of them are it's regular simple weapons, so I'm confused.
Or primitive. What's your take, Shavik?
They don't need a core to cast. So they don't need an arms.
So we're still not ruling out that there's something else at play. Okay.
God's one was heavily burned.
They spoke of
Like water.
magic beasts.
Please keep moving.
There's only one person we've been told about that might be possible with. From Arlo, remember?
Oh, teams. Right. Right, they did mention they're from an institute or something.
Institute. Interesting.
So they're organized.
Oh. This one died.
Tragic.
Oh, it's a, yeah. Okay.
They're very trusting here. Everything's great.
Cool site.
You showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Cool code. Do you use that as like a weapon?
Thank you. My father.
Damn, sweet.
I was told
I
shit.
Okay, fair. Yeah. I feel like when the strangers walking in and then everyone's got weapons drawn, that's just not a good look, right? Have you tried stacking food on the horns to like hold it for later?
I think I thought of that when
Multiple
I was
weapons.
younger, but I've never
Armored. Varying degrees of protection.
I keep thinking.
Or technological advancement.
Horns like that. Like this half-eaten sandwich. Throw off.
Strangely enough, almost roughly all the same types of build or physiques.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys got sandwiches here? I have one mana potion.
more than just sandwiches. Very good.
Sweet. So we're not entirely screwed.
Never heard of them.
Oh no, we know about it. Oh, so here's the buggers.
We have like smart people to fix this. If this is this having trouble? We have people that deal with like shields.
They don't have magic though. Ours is operating off of magic. But that's not a thing.
There's an entire engineering corps that would be surveying this, not individual people.
Okay.
Wow, your voice
Yeah,
is
we're
so
super
used
used
to
to
being.
like
And
maybe
this is not
3
normal.
people maximum working on something as big as this. So an entire
It's usually
group.
the
Yeah, we
first
don't
sign
know.
of death, actually.
Dozens, if not hundreds, for something like this in the size of our city.
Oh.
This is what the sky looks like outside of our cities. Devoid of life.
Everything is practically dead.
Ooh, sorry to. Yeah.
Just so I'm making sure that I understand correctly, we were told to stay here, right? We're not allowed to leave the center area?
In this general area from the sounds of it, yeah. Until we understand what's actually going on. And if there is something that got inside the dome, it'd be better if we all know where you are so we can keep an eye on you and make sure you're safe.
I'm chill.
Although, I think we'll be fine. Yeah. You don't have any giant, what did that guy call it? Beast? Magic, whatever? Is that the size of one of these buildings? Because we just fought off one of those. Like a week ago.
It was really bad. It was like
That
a
would
giant
be...
guy.
Yeah, it was huge.
If there's a magic beast the size of this building per se, the city would fall. Those are known as calamity class.
I will be right back. Let me know.
That's a fancy word for that.
Yeah.
Fancy word was the but that's also technically as well. That's true.
It's right there.
Isaac,
Where's Hickory?
are there any signs of the ones? She has been missing since I woke up.
Okay.
All of my roommates are gone. I searched the entire streets that she would be. She is not there. She did not leave a note. She did not wake me up. She would have woken me up.
I'm in the same boat then. The bed seemed undisturbed. They did not leave.
I don't think she has.
I do not know. But what was your original question?
How do you fit your feet into those shoes?
I do not have shoes.
What?
Whoa.
This is Dickory.
So it is winter.
Are you not familiar with Forged at all?
Cool. Like a forge? Like a...
Okay.
Like yeah.
I am a created being. A forged.
Well, I mean, like, people give birth.
Wait.
That's not created.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad created me. I don't know, like what.
Yeah.
And my mother created me.
Okay.
She put a spark of her being as she crafted my core.
Like a spirit.
Do we have to give her the birth smoking? That doesn't sound right.
I don't know.
I'm aware of how organics reproduce.
Okay, you see now that's considered organic. Yeah, okay.
She is not of flesh and blood.
Yes, it's to be
Metal.
Oh, metal! Everything.
Are you
Yes.
Including up here?
She is.
Yes.
She is very much alive.
I eat.
No
I rest.
way.
Okay.
You're like
An aether tech person.
What is Aether Tech?
What is that?
It's like science gizmo stuff. It's like where all the things go, the beeps and the boops and the matrices. I don't know. My girlfriend would love you though. That's crazy. Okay, so this is gonna sound really weird because I'm trying to put everything together. I'm assuming you guys don't have a lot of this stuff, but with Aether Tech, it's like we put magic and mana into a machine, and then it does spells and stuff for us, kind of, but not on a scale
That is a simple foci
something
cell.
like this.
Or an
Yeah.
arms.
Arms are a design foci for sure. Yeah.
Who's missing from your dorm? You're in dorm
Everybody.
2, right? So it's
Marcus, Talia, Uriel.
An automated
so
created
3,
They're
4.
cell.
Okay, thank you. Who's in room 3? Do you know?
It's a lot of words, and I understand
It would
any
have
of
been
it.
like
So you
I can't
imagine
remember what Celestia,
because when I think of arms, I think
Iku,
of like,
Scarlet.
you know.
No, 3. That's me. One's me.
You know,
We're on the
that
your
would-
other side.
like
Yeah.
this whole section.
Theo, Mira, I'm pretty sure. Shaka, I think, as well. At least.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's,
I'm pretty sure.
do we need them for that?
I don't know.
I guess so.
Okay, so we're missing 8 people so far. Rooms 1 and 3.
But these guys just only exist.
It is what allows us to cast magic.
Interesting. Oh, you like struggle to cast, I guess? Whoa, that's fire?
Okay, what room are you in?
Yes.
We cannot
No way, you also do fire magic?
without an arms.
Yes.
A core, more specifically.
Fire elemental.
We are not inherently magical.
They are
To the degree
harvested from
of-
magibeasts. Have you never seen one?
Something like this? I mean, we kind of have stuff like this.
I've seen people do that, but I don't really need that help. I can just kind of,
Start doing fire stuff whenever I want.
Is this why you talked about ambient magic?
Yeah. You guys as well. This place is like totally dead. I'm not sensing
It
anything.
has been for 300 years since the calamity.
Oh.
Perhaps you have been asleep for a very long time.
When the rifts opened, that was like maybe 10, 15, like
10, 11, 12 years ago.
300 years. Either we time travel.
To give you the very dumbed down and quick interpretation of what we mean by 300 years ago. 300 years ago, a calamity occurred, sapping most, if not all, the magic from the land, and the cities being ruptured up from the earth and are now moving on their own. We are in a roaming city known as Reinhold. There are many others. A mechanical roaming city, and there are many others.
Stuff usually stays in the earth on the ground.
It was a last-ditch attempt to save anyone that could, which is why the cities move now.
These calamities,
Yes, the cities were
what do they
overrun by
look like?
magibeasts.
Or was it just one big, suddenly there's no more magic?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
The calamity was an event. I suppose you could call
Sorry.
All right, visitors.
I guess we'll continue this.
Everyone that has just arrived here. Heed my words for a moment.
I want to grab them, if you
I'm
can.
not sure where you all are from, but are any of you injured? Do you have any medical things that need to be taken care of? Same here. And on top of that,
300.
quite frankly, we need to make sure that you're not bringing anything from where you came from. I'm sorry to say this so bluntly. But I have many of you head to the hospital. We need to do some tests if it would be alright with you.
What?
There have been entire cities that have fallen to lesser prior ways.
It's like check it for the
organic infections.
Unfortunate.
This building behind me.
Oh god, that sounds scary.
I guess.
Immigrants to many cities bring illnesses with them all the time amongst organics.
I have ways to check that do not require prodding.
Great, okay.
He has an arms as well.
Unless the people that are talking know.
I have an arms. I have 2 of them.
Hey, 2 arms! That's not. Oh, baby. It's like a weapon that helps them cast magic. They don't.
Regardless,
We don't need that.
we should get you guys.
Head to the hospital.
Wait, I kiss magic. I kiss.
Aww.
Is my face my arm?
Karen's getting checked for.
Will your children be safe? Will your children be safe?
You can't see it. The sky is yellow. I mean, according to them, the moon is still in the sky and the sun is still yellow.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
And
What? No.
Drones are atheists. They don't know who the fuck
Huh?
this is, who Luna is. They don't know.
Okay. They've been through worse. Like a ship crashing. Worse. Yeah, just behaving will be good. We're gonna go.
Ship crashing.
Perhaps they still had an ocean where they're from. Or when they're from.
Apologies.
Possibly.
Hold on. You don't have an ocean?
No.
It died in the calamity.
We have the pier out by the dock.
Unheard of.
Water.
It is fresh water here.
To sate your curiosity for the moment, outside of this city, it is a wasteland outside, devoid of life.
All sandy
sounds
and
like
rocky.
Rosa.
Nasty.
Be nice.
Perhaps.
Rosa has an ocean.
Have you seen any? Do you know?
I believe you are to be going to the Hospital needs to be checked over that everyone is in good health. Until then, should probably head there now.
I'll go with them.
It is straight across.
No, they're saying a lot of weird stuff.
They're saying they just fought a monster the size of this building. This one.
Okay, so a calamity.
That's what I said. But they're still alive. So wherever they came from, if they're telling the truth, they defeated it, subjugated it. I don't know. We don't have a full picture, and I don't think we're gonna get one anytime soon. We'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, we just need to remain vigilant and make sure there actually isn't anything roaming these fucking streets.
My shit against the wall, so I can just grab it.
None of you guys are...
Is it just me, or can you not hear a few people?
Mainly so my shield doesn't fall over and land on someone.
In what sense? Like they're very quiet?
No, like they're moving their mouths, but they're not talking. I think I might have to go splash water on my face again.
Might be a good idea. They're all getting checked for a clean bill of health, so I think you have time.
Got it.
Yeah, I tasted green there for a second. They're just like.
They're trying to boot it back up.
I am right here.
They could be. However, at the same time, I've never seen the dome that cloudy before either. So it might just be a little on the fritz still.
Does the moon turn? Does the sun turn blue at any point?
No, not to my knowledge. No.
Okay. They kept saying it was blue.
It's not a natural color for the sun.
Wasn't blue when we were out there.
Ask if have they're not from here.
They don't.
The more I hear about where they're from and what they know, it's starting to look that way.
They talked about
They're talking about continent.
And they didn't seem to know
They've never
about
heard
the
of
seas
city.
being gone.
Cities, continents, people, aether tech, whatever the hell that is. They have a whole system of things that I have never heard of before. It's either the best cover I have ever seen, or this is something else.
It sounds like to them they're used to mana.
They can also cast
Weird
magic
story
without
to go
foci, or arms, or anything like that. I don't know what. I saw a man start to emit fire, or at least the embers of flame, without as much as having an arms in his hands.
An examination board, I believe.
Okay, that's not really something they can fake, is it?
Power the church would have to ask anything of anybody.
And I don't think they realize they have a big ear.
Or any church.
It sounded like they thought they might be from the past, but that would not make sense.
That would mean they're pre-calamitous.
Something to do with a time core?
I don't think it would be that. We have no records of
There's only one time core, and Alexei has that one.
Has the one we know about.
We have not seen Alexei.
Mm,
And
even-
some of them are. I mean, I suppose there could be a lot
Well, then
of
they're not-
Do
races.
me a favor, go get your other candidates. Everybody can gather up.
We don't know where they
Just
are.
meet right here. We don't know where they're going. Anybody who's around.
Someone in the hospital. I think they
I'll wrangle the ones out of the hospital. Never mind, he's fucking faster than me. Why do I bother?
I don't know. None of the stuff.
Attention, all of Reinhold. This is Headmaster Valdris Alfred. I'm requesting all
Creator.
individuals who can hear my voice to enter the Central District and wait by the bell. Reports following a potential shield fall are coming shortly. Prepare your equipment and weapons.
What do you fucking mean?
That makes me feel depressed. I'm.
Simon,
I'm not frightened.
whatever equipment you have, you better go get it. If not, you're staying right here.
They said everyone that hears their voice, so I'm going to stay here until they probably have somewhere specific for us to go.
Careful, careful. Wait in this area here. All of your friends will be here.
They gave me carbonation drinks.
Underfoot.
I had carbonation. They got it out of the
Vending machine.
That one.
They gave her a
They
soda.
gave me some.
Girl, access points.
Well-
Spicy the bubble.
Oh, well, I guess you can keep running it off, but be careful. There's gonna be a lot of people here very quickly. Don't want to run into anybody.
You're your caregiver.
Okay.
Well, here's to hoping I can hear people again. That water helps.
Did you hear the broadcast from Valdres?
No, what happened?
Have your equipment ready. Potential shield fall. We don't know. Have your equipment ready.
Fucking bell. See? Look, I'm not fucking alone. Yeah, that's a funky bell. That's a fucking bell. That's a weird ass bell. I win.
It's a cathedral bell.
I'm gonna get inside that bell.
It's just banding around it.
No, you're not.
Yes, sir.
Get your ass over here. Where the hell is Osiris? No, you're not.
Damn it.
I believe they went in the hospital to help.
Beasts coming from that way. Yeah, we'll leave them. Focus on anything that's and small.
Until Principal Valdres provides more information, we don't know.
Do you have your tool? Your scanner thingy?
Yeah.
We gotta get back
Seems
out
like I
to
still
where
can't
they
hear
came
some
from.
people. That's weird.
Don't know.
We have some tests to run.
Are your ears perhaps blocked up?
No.
Beg pardon?
Are you busy?
Only waiting on the principal.
Punched you in the face. Come on!
Yes, sir.
Can you guys let them know where we are?
Where are you going?
Mr. Pass wants to check out where they showed up.
Okay.
You in the face, though.
Do you want me to come along?
You know better.
You saw me walk over here.
Paz is going with them to check their side of the ruins.
I would look at that way.
Research it.
I've checked with all of them. Yeah, they have fucking magic.
Like,
Just inherent.
Look,
like,
they have no cores, and I'm watching them pull out magic. One of them summoned a sword in front of me. And I mean, summoned. Wasn't
like
there,
that one?
was there. Yeah, kind of like that. They have,
What in the gods above?
they have fucking magic.
Fucking nines. What?
They have magic. Also,
I did-
yes, we're fully willing to help us with the shield fall.
I was not even fucking aware that was possible.
Thank Thor. Valdres.
He is here.
What was that one doing?
I never done it before. I'm not used to it yet. I just thought about it.
This never happened to you before. It's okay.
This has never happened. I normally all my spells come out when I want them to. That was an accident. I did not. I mean, for that was on me. No, I'm sorry.
So much for this then.
Just make sure you cook the enemies.
It's just like they're losing control, yeah? Christ.
I need to spell
I didn't do it.
He's moving.
That's his magic. He's moving. Magic. Simply a shroud. Shroud's name is I.
Everything you need for the bubble.
A what?
A what?
What is a shroud?
Protective defense of spells.
So like a
Like
mage armor. It's a mage armor then.
Exactly.
Roast. Shit. I suppose you'll probably get that reaction a lot because when people look like that, they're dead.
Officer speaking.
Hold on.
Candidates!
In and out.
Rosewood, gather up as well.
Oh, I guess we just list.
Okay, now we do.
We count.
That's us. That's sense.
I should not have done this early. The contract's so.
We have to take it out of its
For
shell.
all present,
Second cycle.
an experiment that was conducted today within the Academy yielded an unnatural result. One of our researchers was working on a space core that was unknown to the Academy.
Oh no.
In doing so, it appears that they have broken through to another realm, sending our people to that realm and bringing their people here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that means a massive amount of mana has just been released in the city, which is why the barrier is currently looking like this. If we do not release that mana, we will be a beacon for Magic Beast all across Eden until this city is destroyed. I need all mechanics and those who have skill with design foci to volunteer yourself to assist the research team so we can figure out a way to close this portal. In the meantime, everyone else will need to be prepared to fight any threat that comes from outside the barrier or even the portal itself. We're unaware of what could occur.
As for everyone in Rosewood, as it stands, they are dealing with creatures referred to as magic beasts. Treat them as you would rift beasts. They are here to basically destroy and consume.
Rift beast.
Makes sense.
As it is, since all of us have wills and mind, especially as part of our very being. As I said, each and every one of us is essentially a beacon to these magic beasts, leading them towards the city and its citizens.
Oh god, great.
I want all of you to help them in running defense. If you get any reports, move with one of the other teams, or however they deploy. Likely I'll need to move along with your engineers. I'm unsure if you're going to need an understanding of the differences in magic, where we come from.
It's very possible. It might be useful to pair up some of your people with some of mine. Perhaps the easiest way would be to do this. Warden candidates, file out to my right.
Rosewood, left side. Group up in your teams as usual.
Apparently we're supposed to fix all this.
We've got it.
Are any of our mechanics here?
This is just like the first time we met, Scott.
Engineers.
Yeah, we're gonna
I know at least, if they're not here, see, Dickory and Felix, I believe, are with Paz.
Rosewood, I want lines left side in front of me.
Given the sheer disparity, it sounds like we're going to be added to their teams instead of the other way around.
More or less.
What did my daughter?
I'm sure that's nice. They seem like capable folk, at least. At least I'd like to think so.
If they can cast magic without a core, I better hope they are.
I guess the question is, how much can they? How long can they keep it up?
With your teams, then.
Who knows?
Welcome to the candidates.
About this, how I become a warden.
Yes.
I would hope it doesn't happen here at least.
Give me a moment.
I don't know, I'm kind of getting used to it lately. Didn't really pay much mind.
I'm scared. For now, focus on treating wounds. There's a very real chance we have a large fight in our hands shortly.
It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. We've still got the shields and we're just gonna fix it. Trying to figure out what the problem is, right?
Believe in you, Scout.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll be alright. We've always had
Hold
each
off
other.
until you get it.
Aye. Dickory's back and her mage armor's active. They went to the ruins with Paz and Felix.
That's not concerning
They were-
at all.
Sir,
Yes.
upon assessment, the ruins are highly saturated with mana and oozing more still. If there is
Understood.
any small breach of integrity of the shield, our output will be even further detectable.
Dickory, Scout, is it, other than the two of you, do any of the rest of you feel competent in rune work, magic theory, or mechanics to assist?
I can do rune work.
Luca, join them.
At this point, we have no reason to believe there has been a breach. But
Ika.
I
Ika,
do not know
brother.
what else has happened.
We're going to gather a team of individuals who are going to study this problem. You four are going to be a part of it. Stay here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The rest of you, you're going to embed yourself with the combat apparatus of the Rosewood group.
Okay.
Explain to them, if you encounter any Magibeast, how best to defeat them, and vice versa, learn what you can about these Rift Beasts if we encounter them.
Understood.
You got it.
The orders
researcher at Falter
are, of
still
course,
at the ruins.
to execute immediately upon sight of any creature found on board Reinhold.
Understood.
You don't have to tell me twice, sir.
Very good. Wait here.
Felix.
To my ruins and engineer people.
The researchers.
Very well.
Stay safe. Stay vigilant. Understood?
Well, hopefully we'll have some fun.
Hmm.
I hope it's not all.
That's the plan.
Do you have any input on engineering or ruins?
Oh, you silly, silly man.
I wish I made a mistake learning runes.
Yeah, engineer, runic people. If you done engineering things, you should join them. Then join them.
We might have to
The more the merrier.
What's going on?
No.
What's the best way I can put it? I'm gonna give the people over there kind of just appeared in the ruins. They are not using cores, they just have ambient mana in them. They're beacons.
How many teams do they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Expecting to have to defend against a potential shield fall.
Oh, they do have 4.
I'm gonna go battle.
We'll be okay.
It's a little bit.
I'll probably have to
Might
get big
disconnect
at some
here.
point.
Might be raining outside.
My
Uh-oh.
house isn't quite ready yet.
I don't feel as damaged.
I'll just... That's good.
I mean, we do the stepping. That could be annoying.
That makes sense.
You know, honestly, it's a lot needed.
It is a waste of energy right now.
How? It's not so strange.
It's strange seeing people looking like they're petrified, but they're still walking. It's
weird.
something I've read in scary books.
Candidates.
Seems more unnatural than anything.
Those of you who are going to be fighting, step forward.
Fighters, step forward. Sorry, I didn't hear.
Okay, that's good.
From this pool here, you have a number to pick from. I would recommend at least one from each squad.
I never left. We had to consolidate one of our squads, so we're down to 4.
One group's getting 2.
We have medals.
Team captains, I want you to step forward. Introduce yourself, talk to them.
To organize this is easier, because you're all standing here. If you're in research, step over here to the left. And out of the way. If you're research, over here to the left.
They seem cool.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Very well.
I could wish for better conditions, but I suppose this is the best we could wish for.
Before you do want to start?
I mean,
Feels a little weird to be wearing these without the mask.
Healing or range.
Shouldn't wear the mask just for
Do you mind if you come over here? It's kind of hard to hear you.
A little bit closer.
This way.
Okay.
You're fine.
Do any of you do range?
Engineer, and I'm coming with you guys.
I'm a gunner, ranged.
You'll also be accepted.
Can you go with him?
I'm a healer.
I can.
But I'm also close combat.
Sure.
Close combat.
Isaac.
Still close combat, unfortunately.
I'm the front. Come on.
Pleasure.
You pick me. I do get.
Pleasure's mine.
And I don't know what your.
Checked with Voldris and changed my mind. I'm just gonna find it.
If you would like to,
Very well.
you can be free to join us as well. We deal with close combat.
So are you like a primal Severica then?
I know one of those words.
I know one of them.
Yeah, I know one of them.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Not gonna lie.
I have some coffee left if you want it.
In your team right now.
I guess a little extra healing would be nice. We've only got the one healer, and with the whole like
I'm a
limited
medic,
magic shit, that'd be
but
rough.
not magical.
So I can.
Dude, it might be really raining outside. This is bad.
Oh, I am very fast.
Alright, I missed some of it. Is this all a team? Are we being split into the teams? What's going on?
You're getting split into. These are the team captains.
Consolidated into teams, yeah. I've already been selected, so yeah. Get in the line, I guess.
Get in the line.
Yes, feel free to.
Do we have any heavy?
Oh, no.
I want to go on fantastic.
But I'll likely.
Stick with them. Keep them safe. That's the light blue one, yes.
You need a big, heavy hitter?
Yes, if you can go to them too. That'd be nice. Lucia. The thief cat is called.
More than likely, it will be us. If they need any other additions to exist, they can come find me.
Okay.
Please.
Complaining that you're not using them.
There's no new addition. Please.
My name is Isaac. I'm a gunner by trade. I'm a ranged combatant. I'll do my best to point out enemies and tell you how to get rid of them quickly.
Welcome, man.
We'll be glad to have you.
I'll do my best to remember names, but in such high stress and I don't know you, I may have to just go off of appearances. I'll do the best I can.
Fair enough.
They're still wearing red. It's good. They match.
Close enough.
It's not as vibrant red, but it works. I mean, it's red, you know?
Alright. Well, on a ground level, I can tell you what basic magic beasts in our area look like and how to deal with them. Is this everybody in the squad, or are the two back there part of it as well?
Just give them a moment.
Sure.
And you too, as well. When you have a chance. You can feel free to stop for now. They can join us.
Basic rundown of the lowest level magic beasts we might find in the city. They're colloquially known as pods. Very small spherical nature, 2 rounded ears on the top. Different colors mean different things. Purplish in nature is a unattuned. No element tied to them. Their weak spot is their underside. They like to hop around. If you can goad them into bouncing up, hit underneath them, usually gets rid of them fairly quickly. With an arms, it's usually a 1-shot, 2-shot deal, but in your cases, I think the same will suffice. Red pods are fire attuned. They usually explode upon death in a fiery blast.
I said you needed range.
Welcome aboard.
We'll accept it.
Going over what pods do, since they don't know. Fire pods are very hot to the touch. Try to deal with them quickly and at range more or less if you can, or quick in and out strikes. When they die, a fiery blast is emitted. You could get burns.
Cool. You have to take off the shell first.
Let's see. Yellow is electric attuned pods. Yellow are electric attuned. They usually discharge electricity, which can stun those around them. Usually dealt with at a range capability if you can, or hitting them right after they discharge, because there is a time in between. You can kind of time it. Solid blue or water pods. Primarily, that's what myself and Celestia and Ione here would be taking care of. They shoot water bolts at range. They usually puncture fairly easily through armor. We'll try to deal with them as best we can. There's a frosted colored one, sort of a whitish blue. That's ice. They have an ice breath. Practically hypothermia in seconds if you're not careful. Black and green is acid. They emit acid pools wherever they bounce and they persist for a little bit. They eat through clothing, armor, weapons, and the like unless removed with hot water quickly. If you have weapons, like metal weapons here, try not to cut into them. Try to let range deal with them instead. Solid white are armored pods. Their only weakness is from underneath, and they can rock through people very easily. All of them can bounce around with ease. The white ones are very dense and will just bowl right through everybody. Depending on size, that might be worse for wear, but we'll manage. If you can goad them into bouncing or hold them down, prop them to the side, hit them underside. Usually the quickest way. People like myself and the other gunners here, we can't pierce armored pods. Our bullets and arrows will just bounce right off.
That'll be our focus.
That's a basic rundown of pods. Pods, however, can evolve, and at that point, if we see evolved magic beasts, we'll call them out in the moment. There are too many to tell you all about now.
Okay.
It's alright. You can work with information in combat.
If it works anything like the Rift Beast back home, we just need to hit them until they die. It doesn't matter what they are.
It's not the same as they are. There's specific differences. Be aware of the
it sounds like
different
they're more
types.
complicated, but
Pay attention to the
point is, hit them until they die.